All right, guys. We should be live. Give me like 1 second. Let me go over here. All right, yeah, welcome to the stream. What's up, Bulgasari? Welcome, bro. Um, what's up, ZubGubTub? Welcome. All right, guys. So today we are Meteor Golem spammers. Why are there like 38 out of 40 people in the Knights 4.0 roster? There should be like 33 or 34. I don't know. We're planning to have a couple subs, and then we're also assuming that not everyone is going to go there. I don't think there should be 38 people. There were 34 people on the list that I sent to the Fed. I don't know if he's added in a couple more people, but there were 34 on the list I sent him. Yo, what's up, Kronos? What's up, Mehmet? How's your day going? It's going great. I just got some free time right now, and we're gonna knock out these attacks. Are you a sub or no? No, you'll be a starter. Um, Good afternoon, Daniel. Welcome to the stream, guys. By the way, guys, we're not even gonna be doing any builder base on this stream, but I'm like 90% sure I've locked in my 2-digit placement in this on this account. We are currently, I'm actually a little bit worried we may have not now. We're currently ranked 95, and as long as we just don't like get demoted to rank 100, we're gonna get the rank top 100, which I'm very excited for. There's 5 hours and 40 minutes left in this season, so I'm really hoping I can maintain this rank. I really don't want to do like a last minute attack to try to fix that, but we're really hoping that we can just do that without having to do any more attacks. How long are you going to be live for? Probably not that long today. Maybe like an hour and a half, maybe less. I don't really have too much to do, to be honest. With 16.9, just prepare for me to defend every day. All right. If you attack right now, you would drop the 5k trophies. I know, huh? I know. Is Meteor Golem Army really fun? It is very easy. And honestly, it is quite fun. I enjoy it. You have to actually land a nice fireball. It's not just like no skill. After the fireball, it's no skill, but you have to. It actually involves a little bit of skill in the initial phase. All right. I don't actually have the army saved here. Let me go share it in the clan chat. I only have 2 accounts that we have attacks left on. I already did attacks on my 2 other accounts, but we've got 16 Legend League attacks to do during this stream. One of them I really got to lock in so we don't fall out of Legend League. This account right here, we need to get a pretty good score to stay inside of the top 100k. All right, let me copy this, and we will replace this. Use. I don't have the Frosty on. Is that an issue? That's probably an issue. How do you join the Knights clan? You send a request to join, and if you can't, then you can't join. Well, right now it's on Skeleton 1 because it has to be opened up for raids. But usually you have to be in Legend League. Usually it's set. Required league is Legend League, usually. Are any of your accounts high or no? No, they're all low. They're all like super low. I have not been pushing this season. All of my accounts are below 5,200. I guess this one's a little bit above, but that's 5,200 is not even high. Yeah, all of my accounts are not that high. We have not really been pushing this season, but it's okay because I needed a break this season anyways. I grinded in the builder base, and next season we will push. Let me get the right army over here. So I need to actually adjust this army a little bit. I need to put these thingies. Look, we need to go like this. We need to put the spells we don't have max in the CC. And then the spells we do have max. I don't even have a maxed overgrowth, but that's okay. Okay. And I don't know why there's a flame flinger and a battle blimp here. We are supposed to have the troop launcher. Alright, let's use this. And I don't have Frosty. What pet should I use, guys, instead of Frosty with the snake bracelet? I really don't know. Like, I'm thinking the lizard, maybe? I don't know. I'm thinking the lizard. I don't know what else I would put on the king. And let me go buy the super barbs. Phoenix. Well, he's never really supposed to die. I don't really think the Phoenix would make sense. He's never supposed to die with the snake bracelet. Like, or if he is, he's gonna die very late into the attack. He's not gonna die quickly. So I don't think the Phoenix is really the best option. I think the lizard's gonna do better. You don't want Yak. Yeah, we definitely don't want the Yak. Lassie, of course. Very funny. I think the lizard is, to be honest, the best. To be honest. In my opinion, the non-maxed overgrowth is better than max because you never need the full time anyways. To be honest, I think it'll work out just fine. Yeah, I don't think we're going to need it level to be maxed. You could do it to a unicorn, but it would die to a ricochet cannon most likely. Yeah, I'm thinking the lizard is probably just the best option. And we're going to have to use a power potion because my meteor golems are level 1. So we will have to use a power potion. What level recommended for Fireball? In Legend League, to be honest, it has to be level 27. Below Legend League, it can be level 24. Alright, so, yeah, let's pop this power potion. Wait, first, we need the right stuff in our clan castle. Alright, troop launcher. And one of these new spells. Alright, let me go donate to myself. And then we will pop our power potion and get straight into these attacks. Check your defense on Tiny Gavin. Alright, I'll look. Even at level 26, you can't get a max Super Wizard Tower with 2 Earthquakes. Yeah, that's why I say level 27 in Legend League. I think my defense was pretty solid on Tiny Gavin. We're promoting in both of my accounts. If you need troops, let me know. I appreciate it, but I'm good. I got other accounts to donate to myself. My defense... Honestly, pretty good. That's pretty good. That's pretty good defense by my standards. We did have one fail on offense, but besides that, we were perfect, and defense is not too bad. We defended about 50% of the time, so we will promote barely. We actually will promote pretty comfortably. I'm also promoting on Baby Gavin. If it's plus 220 by end of week, it's kind of good. It is good. I'm happy with it. Okay. Meteor Golem is the new Root Rider. Unfortunately, that is the reality. Unfortunately, you're correct, my friend. Anyways, let's boost the army and knock out these attacks. I'm going to try to lock in this account because if I don't, then we may be outside of the top 100k. Okay, so this guy has a lot of fireball value, but I don't want to get too greedy. I have a bad habit of trying to just maximize fireball value when it's not necessary. Like, to be honest, we could probably hit this Inferno and take out Mono and CC, and that would probably be just fine. We could honestly fireball a lot of things here and probably be just fine. I'm gonna hit this Inferno, yeah. I'm gonna do that. Because this takes out Inferno, both Wizard Towers, Monolith, and the Clan Castle, and that's enough value for this army. You don't need to do anything crazy. Just 2 spells. Easy. Warden, do you need a spell? I might need to use a freeze spell here. I don't know. Let's just do it. Let's just use a freeze. Just to be safe. And we will also put like a wizard over here to make sure the warden doesn't come over there in the wrong direction. And I'm going to let the warden take out this expo before we pull him, before we start the rest of this attack. That way there's no chance that anyone's going to split. There will be a very good path. So we'll let him get the expo. We'll put a Tesloon in too. And now Meteor Golems, Queen, Troop Launcher, Apprentice Warden. And let's put the king over here. Let's also put the RC down right now with the king. It's probably a good idea, to be honest. And this one is looking good so far. We can poison enemy minion prince. I don't know what to overgrowth. Let's overgrowth actually the revenge tower. Oh no, the warden died. Guys, I kind of choked. I kind of choked. I don't think this was the best overgrowth. But I think we'll be fine. I think we'll be fine. Alright, I need this overgrowth to wear off soon, actually, please. Alright, come on, guys. Get the revenge tower taken out. The revenge tower is shitting on you guys. Can we take it out, please? Someone take out the revenge tower. Come on, guys. Alright, let me invis the RC. That was a terrible invis. And we're probably still going to 3-star because the army is broken, busted, OP. Actually, we might fail. We actually might fail. Which is kind of concerning. I think we will still get it, but barely. Okay, how did I do this so badly? What did I do wrong, guys? Somebody explain what I've done wrong here. Maybe I should have just fireballed the rage tower. Maybe that fireball was not good. But yeah, we are actually going to time fail. Surprisingly, that is actually kind of surprising. If you had a level 3 overgrowth, you might have 3-starred, unless you will anyways. My overgrowth was level... Oh, it wasn't level 3. Never mind, you're right. That is actually kind of concerning, guys. Isn't it better to use an invis instead of a freeze in this situation? You can't invis all troops, but you can freeze something hitting all troops later on. Maybe. It may have been better. It honestly probably was better. You're probably right. Probably wasn't very optimal. You hate the Meteor Golem AI. It feels very random. It does feel a little bit random. Oh, also, guys, my snake bracelet's level 17. That actually might be a big reason why that was so bad. Maybe we should max it out right now. Yeah, okay. That actually may be a big reason why that attack was so bad. We're going to max out the snake bracelet and see if it's significantly easier. Alright, we have a max level snake bracelet now. This should be significantly easier. Why is your snake bracelet level 17? I've never used it on this account, I don't think. You got a snake bracelet from a chest yesterday? Yo, that's a big W. A big W. Alright, let's see if this is easier. Let's see. Okay. This one, I think we just fireball one of the poison tower compartments. Fire Spitter actually takes down the revenge tower. That's huge. That's huge, actually. We're going to hit the Fire Spitter. Yeah, that's a really good fireball. Okay, we're going to go like this. Can I do this right now? I think I can. No. No, guys. Oh my gosh, I missed the spell. I missed the spell and I couldn't react in time. I think it'll honestly be okay, but that's a big missed opportunity. I think it'll be okay, though. I don't think it will be the end of the world. It actually may be the end of the world. I don't know. I don't know. It was a pretty fat mistake. Okay, let's headhunter now. Alright, that's good. I really want the Warden to get this Expo, and I don't know if he's going to. He's not going to. Okay, we're going to start the rest of this attack then. He's not getting that Expo. I'm going to have to freeze this Expo. How am I just so bad at the game, guys? Somebody explain to me how one person can be this bad at one game. I'm going to overgrowth that Expo and the Fire Spitter before we lose our Warden. And then RC right over here. This is all just practice for next season, so I'm not even upset if I fail, because I know that if I fail, it's actually a good thing, because then I'm getting practice in, and I'll know how to approach the bases for next season. But I think we are actually going to fail again, which is actually very concerning. Yeah, we are going to fail again, dude. This is actually concerning. Dude, I was supposed to be locking in this account. What have I done? What have I done? We are not locking in. Can we please get a 2-star? I think we will get a 2-star, but like, we really, this was just terrible. Actually, we may not even get a 2-star. Damn, bro. Come on, bro. Come on, little guy. Clutch it up. Come on, little guy. We do get a 2-star. Okay, that's pretty huge. That is pretty huge. That was really bad, though. That was really badder. Really not good. Really not a good attack right there. You swapped Diggy for the Unicorn because healers kept going for the Queen for me, even though when she didn't need anything, so hopefully Unicorn can keep her full HP. It's probably not a bad idea. Sounds alright to me. In my opinion, a fireball with 1 invis would be better than what you wanted to hit. Like, if you hit the revenge tower, it actually makes the funnel worse. Yeah, but taking down the revenge tower is never a bad idea, my friend. It may make the funnel worse, but it makes it a lot easier also. You can run this army without the fireball, by the way, like RC charge, super hog, smash with 1 overgrowth. Yeah, you could also do that. I have seen that. But I prefer the fireball. It feels a little bit more skill than that. Gav gaslighting himself, saying he wants to fail. I don't want to fail, but I don't really care if I fail. Need advice regarding how to deploy the RC with the golems in this strat? Put it with your king. Trust me, that's from watching Star's videos, that's the one thing I've noticed he always does. He always puts the RC with his king, unless he's like unless he's taking a very deep fireball, then he puts the RC from the opposite end. But you put it with your king. Yo, what's up, Giraffe? Okay, let's lock in for real. This one doesn't look that bad. Also, it doesn't look really that easy, but it doesn't look too bad. To be honest, I think we go for the air sweeper right here. I think that's what we do. Yeah, we go like this. And, oh, I should have started him by the hero hall so he could lock onto that while I launch the fireball. Maybe he'll still go there. I think he will actually still go there. That works out. I'll put these archers down right now for some cleanup. He should still, yeah, he will still go to the hero hall or the elixir storage, so it works out. Alright, now we have to launch this. We're going to go like that. Perfect. Oh, that doesn't get the fire spitter. Damn. I wanted to get the fire spitter. It's okay, though. It's okay. We'll just go right behind the fire spitter. I could have sworn that was going to hit the fire spitter. I must have miscalculated. Alright, and then whoever just asked me where to put your RC when you're playing this army, watch. The king is on the outside, so put your RC in between the king and the meteor golems. We can't really put her in just yet because there's no spot to put her in between. But as soon as there is, we will put her in. Like right now. Now she's in between both of them. And can we just... I'm just going to totem the long shot. Oh, I just wasted the totem. Okay. Okay, then. We'll go like this. We'll go like this. Overgrowth all of this stuff. Then totem the long shot. Queen ability. Okay, now the long shot's going down. This one felt very nice. This felt like a very good attack right here. Let's rage right now. Totem the Revenge Tower. Let's Invis RC. Freeze Revenge Tower. And yes, this was actually a very good attack. Much better than the previous two. Much, much better. Yo, what's up, Mechanical Orange? Welcome to the stream, bro. Hero build feels weak. Well, it is kind of weak until people get it fully maxed out. All of them are honestly weak until they're maxed out. Like every one of the crafted defenses. Will this army be nerfed, or are they the next Root Rider? I hope they get nerfed. I hope they get nerfed. Although I'm not really sure if they're going to get nerfed, but I really hope they do. To be honest, they're not as broken as a lot of people say they are. Like, they are broken, don't get me wrong. But if you mess up your first phase of your attack, like, very badly, you're still gonna fail. It's not like you can miss your fireball and kill your warden and then still 3-star. You're still gonna fail if you miss your fireball and kill your warden. Or I don't know. Maybe you can even 3-star. Maybe you can recover. Maybe. Who even knows these days? Who even knows? Alright. Yeah, the Crusher Mortar carried Town Hall 17. I'm so glad that thing is gone. I'm actually so glad. Dude, probably over 50% of people in the top 30 global use them. How are they not OP? They're definitely OP. They're definitely OP. Don't get me wrong. They're definitely OP. But they're not... I don't think they're as broken as Root Riders were. I really don't. I really, really don't. Okay, this one... I think we should just hit a Rage Tower. Or maybe we should Fireball the Monolith. No, we'll go for a Rage Tower. Let's purposefully pull the Clan Castle troops out so we can deal with them nice and early. And the reason why I'm actually doing this is so that we can get a homemade ice block. And this may have been a mistake because there's a witch in there. This may have actually... Oh, never mind. We got a Super Barb. Super Barb clutch. Okay. But yeah, I wanted to do that so that we have a homemade ice block. We're going to go like this. And now whichever Rage Tower it goes to is fine with me. Alright. Sounds good. Let's put a wizard right here to get that funnel on that side. And now like this. Queen, king on the opposite side. And we will put the RC right in between the two. I'll probably end up overgrowthing the Town Hall and those two Fire Spitters. Let's put the RC down now. And let's actually rage through this Rage Tower compartment. We are going to rage through the rage. I think it's a good idea. And let's overgrowth. Let's actually just overgrowth this. I think it's a better idea. King's ability now. Totem by the Monolith. Let's hit the Rocket Spear right now. Okay. It's crushed. It's crushed. It's crushed. I'm remembering how to play the army again. It feels good. Okay, there we go. Absolutely wrecked. You miss the Super Hog attacks? I do also, bro. I also miss the Super Hogs. Unfortunately, they are just nowhere near as good as this troop is. Unfortunately. You think they're stronger than Roots? Currently, yes, but when Roots were first released, I don't think so. I really don't think so. Oh, Power Potion. That's a big W. I need my Power Potions. I literally need a Power Potion more than anything else right now. That is like the most valuable potion currently. How do people still not have a crafted defense? Bro, I don't know. Like, half of the bases I'm finding don't still have the white box. I don't understand. Literally half of them still have the white box. Gav, try not to put the meteor golems on the same building as the king so the troop launcher doesn't get wasted. Okay, thank you for the advice. Will Root Riders still be viable at max Town Hall 18? They're definitely still viable. They're just not as strong as Meteor Golems. So there's no point of using them because Meteor Golems are just better. But they're definitely still viable. Don't worry. The Root Riders are definitely still very good. Okay. The space looks quite difficult, but probably won't be that bad, honestly. Let's think about it. We can Fireball Monolith. That actually looks kind of good. Or the Inferno. Guys, does this Inferno reach this Inferno if I Fireball it? If it does, it's worth it. If it doesn't, it's not. And we're going to try it while I read the chat and hope for one of you guys to respond. Yes, okay, thank you. Alright, bet. Then Inferno is a very good Fireball. Alright, that was awesome. I might have to freeze the enemy king. No, we're good for now. We're good. Very good Headhunter. Alright. And then we will pull the Warden over here. Warden, hello. Okay, thank you. Okay. We're looking good. Poison the furnace. And I'm going to put the RC in right now. And I think we should click an early queen ability. I've been noticing it actually helps to click an early queen ability just to get the giant out here doing damage, because the giant is broken and there's really no point of holding on to the giant. You may as well just use him as quickly as possible. Unfortunately, my king is coming inside the base, and I wanted him outside. So now the RC is funneling outside. Oh, he's gone outside. Never mind, this works out. Let's overgrowth this stuff. Totem the Guardian. And this is looking wonderful. It's looking very good. We'll totem as soon as this overgrowth wears off to keep the RC alive. But yeah, the base should be absolutely crushed. I have the totem spell ready. I have my finger on it. It's going to wear off any second now. Right now. Perfect. And yeah, we don't even need the rest of these spells. We'll use another totem on the Revenge Tower, but yeah, we really don't need the rest of these either. 2x2 buildings hit 3 diagonal tiles, but 3x3 buildings don't? Okay, I always get that confused. I always get it confused. I should have dropped a loon, yeah. Try Root Rider now as they are no longer broken. That I won't do. I have something against Root Riders. I don't care if they're broken or not. I'm still never using a Root Rider. I don't care. Like, I literally don't care if they're the worst troop in the game, but we're still not using them. Okay. We got some more attacks. Let's go cook these bases, guys. We're picking up momentum now. After the first little fail, now we're picking up some momentum over here. An Invis Rage Core with the Light Beam in the center. Buddy, you realize your level 1 Light Beam is not like the most important defense, right? You know, it doesn't need to be protected by everything. So over here, we're going to hit the Scattershot. Scattershot takes down the entire core plus the clan castle. And I've actually hit this same fireball on this same base many times, and it's actually very easy. It just takes a long time. So we're probably actually going to rage the Warden to speed him up, since it does take a long time. Let's just wait, though. Let's wait a second. And let me think about where I could maybe put some spells right now. Oh, no. That's bad, that's bad. Dude, we've lost the healer. Okay, we've lost the healer. We're definitely going to need to rage him now. We've lost 2 healers because I didn't test for traps. We have only 3 healers on the Warden. This is actually very bad. And we don't have an ice block. Only 3 healers is a little bit concerning. But I think we can launch our fireball right now. Yes, we can. No, there's a Tesla, dude. Dude. Oh my gosh. The freaking Tesla. We have to use the log launcher now. We're going to have to log launcher the center. And the Warden's dead. Oh my gosh, bro. Freaking Tesla. We honestly may be fine. I don't know. We probably won't be, but there's a chance we might be. I don't feel like Invis Rage core bases are very hard with this army. Some people have been telling me they struggle on them, but to me they're really not that hard. Like, I don't know. They really just don't seem that difficult. Like, there's a chance we still get this. There is really a chance we still get this, which is insane. I don't think we're going to get it, but it's going to be close. Yeah, we're not going to get it, but it's going to be very close. It's going to be above 90%. Maybe not, but dang, dude. That freaking Tesla threw me off. A W fail on a Rage Invis, bro. Come on, bro. Not a W. Damn, bro. That is, like, just tragic. That is just tragic. A nice recovery. I mean, not really. I think we could have still 3-starred, to be honest, but I didn't do this very well. If we didn't let the Warden die, we would have 3-starred, even after missing the fireball, but I let the Warden die. I think he died to, like, a giant bomb, unfortunately. But yeah, literally, if I just didn't kill the Warden, we still would have 3-starred, even though we swagged the fireball. My mind, please 0-star streamer, we might be fine. Bro, we would have been fine if we just didn't kill the Warden. Alright. It was an easy 3-star if you just told him to save your queen and pop the king's ability early to help the RC. Yeah, also, I could have done that. A lot of mistakes. Okay. Now we have a sweaty tryhard who's fully maxed out his base. Why do people do this stuff? All the walls are even maxed as well. So, how are we going to wreck this tryhard's base? I think we fireball the Expo. Or maybe the Monolith. Monolith or the X. I think the Expo's a little better. Because we get the Fire Spitter too. And then we can just go directly behind a Fire Spitter. And I'm going to use 2 Super Barbs to get rid of that Archer Tower. Apparently we need 3. Yeah, I think the Expo's just slightly better, and then we just go like this. Alright, perfect. Perfect. Two Meteor Golems, King right over here. And I'm going to hold off on the RC for just a second. I think I've been also sending my RC in a little bit too early. I've been noticing she tends to die a little bit early, so I'm going to try to hold off for a minute. Actually, we'll put the RC right here to go to the center and get those builder huts taken out. I think this is a good idea. Let's rage through the center. We'll hit the queen's ability. And I have to overgrowth something. Let's do this. Hit RC ability. RC still has her fox, so that's good. We'll go king ability now. Totem spell right here. And yeah, this one is just cooked, guys. Cooked. Very easy. We have like 5 leftover spells as well on this one. Isolated Town Hall, another 1-star. Why you pray on my downfall? We are not 1-starring. What are you talking about? We are not 1-starring. Yeah, we can just get rid of all of these spells right here. I could have hit the monolith too. I could have also hit the monolith, but I liked the expo just because it reached the fire spitter too. The monolith also could have worked though, I'm sure. Gavin, after you end the attack, show the base in the replay. Alright. Let me go look at it. Either one would have worked, guys. We could have hit the monolith or the expo. They both would have worked. Monolith, we take down all of this plus the Inferno. But with the expo, we take down not the Inferno, but we take out the Fire Spitter and the Super Wizard Tower as well. So I think the expo is slightly better. If you want 1 invis, it would maybe even take a minute. Oh, for a 1 invis fireball, that would be hard. I would think you would need 2 invis. It would be hard. Anyways, we got 1 more attack on this account. Let's go knock it out, and then we've got to upgrade something in the lab. Probably my beloved Meteor Golems. Alright, this base... I've seen this one before somewhere. I think I hit it in War the other day. How did I do it? I don't know, but the Poison Tower looks like a sick fireball. That's what I know. Yeah, Poison Tower looks like an absolutely beautiful fireball. Fireball Expo next to Mono. Let me look. I think the Poison Tower is better than the Expo. And I'm going for the multi-gear instead of the Mono just because there's a maxed out Ricochet cannon over here. And that is way more scary than a non-maxed multi-archer tower on the other side. But I think the Poison Tower is better than the Expo here. It takes out the Fire Spitter, same situation as last time. And taking out the Fire Spitter is honestly very important. Although I can't do it just yet. We gotta wait because these Teslas are gonna mess me up. So we have to wait. He should go gold storage. That's exactly where I want him to be. Just shoot me, guys. Just shoot me. Alright, just shoot me. Alright. Well, that's a little bit awkward. I literally was thinking about it. I was like, I need to invis that wizard tower, don't die. And then for some reason, I just thought, nope, it's not going to go to the wizard tower. It's going to hit the poison tower. I was literally thinking about it. I was like, I really should invis that wizard tower. But to be honest, it's not even over yet. Like, we've lost the king, we've lost the warden, but it's not over just yet. There's still hope. It may be over now. It may be over. We were about to lose the RC also. Yeah, chat, I actually think it's over, but I'm not sure. I'm not sure. I don't want to say that just yet. And yeah, it's over. Alright. Well, we deserve this fail. We deserve it. It was a good, decent recovery. This happened because you didn't listen to Bulga? Maybe. Or I just didn't invis the Wizard Tower. Probably both mix of the two. Yo, what's up, Yaza? Welcome to the stream. You're very happy Super Bowlers finding a place in the meta, although you don't use them? Me too, me too. I'm very happy about that. I honestly think Town Hall 18 is brilliant. I think it's brilliant. Try one attack with a non-fireball version. I want to stick with this. I want to stick with this for a reason. Just because this is what I plan on using to push next season. So I want to just get really good with this specific army. I just want to really practice it. Alright. I think that's all my attacks on that account. Town Hall 18 is good, but the troop balance isn't. It's better than Town Hall 17 was for sure. But it's not perfect. It's not perfect, but it's definitely better. And let's just check if we're inside of the top 100,000. Please tell me we are. 79,000. And we've took all defenses. Okay, we're good. We are going to maintain Legend League. Can you give me a non-fireball version? Just replace the Eternal Tome with the fireball and take out the Earthquake spells. Top 100k is below 5k. Oh, that is concerning. Alright, let's go copy. Where did the army go? Okay, copy it on this account. I don't think I have it saved on this account either. Never mind, I do. We gotta go adjust the spells, though, so we have everything maxed. I don't know why there's a blimp in this saved army composition that I have. Okay, this account we actually have the Frosty on, so we can actually have an accurate representation of what the army is supposed to look like. The other account we had the wrong pets because they were upgrading. Here, let's use this. Oh, I actually just freaking deleted the army. I meant to press use and we pressed delete. Not the smartest thing I've ever done. Alright. Use. And let me see if I can max my snake bracelet over here. I can't, unfortunately. Unfortunately, I spent all of the starry ore upgrading the frickin' blue chicken wing. Or not even that. What did I upgrade the dark crown? I don't know why I did that. Now we don't have enough ores to max out the snake bracelet. We can get it close to max, though, but it's going to be one level off max. Yeah, we can get it to level 26, but unfortunately I wasted all my starry ore on useless things. Did you notice a difference between the AI since last update? If you have a feeling the Warden and especially the healers lost some IQ points, I actually did notice that, Professional Cat. The healers, more specifically, there's something wrong with the healers. There's something wrong with the healers. Like, it's happened to me a lot of times before. The healers they heal a smaller troop instead of a bigger troop, which is not how it ever used to be. Like, in one of my attacks the other day, my healers started healing a headhunter instead of the Warden, which makes absolutely no sense at all. That should never happen. I think it actually happened earlier. I just didn't say anything about it. It happened. Yeah, it did happen earlier. I just didn't mention it, but I noticed it. Let me go find the attack. It was that one where I was thinking about if I should fireball. It wasn't this one. Hold on. It was one of these attacks. How many attacks do you have left? I have 8 attacks left. Was it this one? I think it was this one. Look, the healers actually started healing the Headhunter instead of a Warden, which is a huge bug. It needs to be fixed. Alright. Pay attention when I put the Headhunter in. There, okay, look closely, look closely. I swear it happened. I could have sworn I seen it. Not yet, but okay, here the Headhunters are getting healed. Yeah, it's happening right now. You see the healers have switched to the Headhunters. We got lucky here. They switched back to the Warden, but for a split second there, they did go to the Headhunter instead of the Warden. It's hard to explain. It's a very slight little thing that you have to really be paying attention to notice, but it is happening. All right, let's hammer this guy. We're going to max our overgrowth right now, and then we're going to take the Meteor Golems, wherever they are, to... Can I not upgrade the Meteor Golems? What? My lab is not... Okay, this is concerning. I thought I could upgrade Meteor Golems. Apparently not. Apparently we have to be Town Hall 18. It happened to me, follow 2 Headhunter in the base. Yeah, it's been happening. I've seen it happening to a lot of other people. And it's a very bad bug because it can actually ruin attacks. Have you seen the RC equipment coming next? I haven't seen it. I've seen like something about it, but I'm not allowed to talk about leaks, so I haven't seen it. Anyways, let's start fresh over here. We're going to boost the army. And we're going to go get a plus 320 on this account. Sounds great to me. Okay. Insane fireball value. Insane fireball value. So, I don't think there's like any way we can possibly fail this after we land the fireball. We can honestly hit anything. Like, anything around here is going to work. Literally anything is fine. So we'll start the Warden like this. Let's put a Super Barb to get rid of this Archer Tower. This guy has Teslas. We got to be a little careful. When they got Teslas, it can become a little sketchy sometimes. That works. And yeah, since this guy had such insane fireball value, literally anything would have worked. Alright, Monolith, please don't lock onto the Warden. It is on the Warden. That is not good. Oh, the Warden's actually dead. Gosh, how am I so bad at this game, guys? I think we'll be fine, though. I don't think there's any way we can possibly fail after a fireball like that. Let's overgrowth this stuff. And we'll rage right now, poison the furnace. I'm a little bit worried about the Revenge Tower, but I think it'll be okay. We're going to pop Queen ability right now. Okay, yeah, we are good. There's like no way to fail after you get that amount of fireball value. Alright. This was nice. This was very nice. Is it okay to pop off the RC ability right after destroying the poison spell? Or is it a bad habit? What are you asking exactly? Like, after you destroying a poison, like a poison spell tower? You shouldn't be popping it necessarily because of that. You should use the RC ability just when she's running too far up ahead and you don't want her to run up ahead and take a bunch of damage. That's when you pop the ability. When she's about to like go too far up ahead and you need to pause her. Do you think it's possible to push with Meteor Golem level 2? No. You gotta have level 3 to push, my friend. Pushing with an underleveled army is just not gonna work. Like, yes, you're gonna get some 3 stars, but you're not gonna 3-star every time. In the RC charge, does the poison affect it? Because you sometimes see the spell drop and you initiate the ability. In an RC charge, I don't understand exactly what you're asking. I don't know exactly what you're asking, but you shouldn't be popping the Rocket Spear in an RC charge anyways. Alright, next attack. We can go get plus 320 over here. I will try to answer your question better after this. Alright, we get a Rage Tower base. We should probably just go for a Rage Tower. Like, I want to overcomplicate it, but it's probably a bad idea. Yeah, we're just going to go for it. We're just going to play it safe and go for a Rage Tower. I think that sounds great. We'll use a Super Barb to get rid of this little thingy over here. Little baby Wizard Tower. And then as soon as the Warden is on that storage, we will launch the Fireball. Should be easy. He'll go to the storage right now after this. Let's actually try to let him kill the enemy queen. I don't know if that's going to happen, actually. Alright, never mind. That's not going to happen. We will just have the Warden go over here. What's up with you, Giraffe? We are not whiffing the Fireball. Alright, it's looking very good, except the fact that the Revenge Tower is targeting the Grand Warden. That is not good. I'm gonna just freeze it. We're gonna freeze it. Okay, the Queen is actually walking around the edge, which is kind of a disaster, but I think it's okay. What to overgrowth? Probably just the Rage Tower. I would like to wait until the Rage Tower activates. Okay, just like that. Perfect. Oh yeah, the base is going to be absolutely wrecked. Oh my goodness, that was a perfect overgrowth too. Absolutely wrecked. Just absolutely wrecked. We don't even need any of these spells. We might need one totem spell as soon as the overgrowth wears off. But other than that, we're not going to need any spells. We really don't even need this totem right now either. Yeah, we're not even going to need any spells. Okay. We'll just swag all of them. You've been using this Meteor Army Town Hall 17. What would you recommend instead if it's best for them to be level 3? They're probably still your best option then. If you're just a Town Hall 17, they're probably still your best option. But you can't push as a Town Hall 17 anyways, so you can't push, like, you're not going to be able to get to the top ranks as a Town Hall 17 no matter what army you're using. But I would still recommend Meteor Golems. They're still the strongest thing. What do you think is the best spell tower defensively? Poison Tower. 100%. Double rage bases seem to be the easiest with this army. They're either the easiest or the hardest. They feel like if you mess up if you like, I feel like if I kill my warden and mess up the fireball, it's like impossible to 3-star a double rage. But if all goes well, they're super easy. All right, we can actually go 320 over here. We are 2 attacks done. I don't have fireball. Do you think Meteor Golem or Sea Charge can work? Yeah, I've seen some videos with it. It can definitely work. I just think the fireball version's a little better. Okay, we get a double rage again. Bro's upgraded all of his walls. Okay, we should probably just go for a rage tower. We're going to do basically the same exact thing as we did before. And this guy actually, this isn't a very well designed base because the rage tower fireball does take down the revenge tower too, I think. I'm pretty sure. Okay, I wasted 1 second, but that's okay. Can I do this right now? Probably. Let's wait a second. I would like that Tesla and the mortar to go down. It'll make it a little bit easier. And I guess the bomb tower too. Are we going to get the bomb tower? Okay, yes. And then we should be able to do this. I'm a little bit worried, actually. Yeah, we're gonna wait for him to get that multi-archer tower. It's better, trust. And then he'll be on the storage. No, not on the minion prince. Dude, Warden, thank you. Oh, I missed my earthquakes. We're not gonna get the revenge tower taken out. Okay, whatever. Whatevers. We'll go like this now. The king. Super barb to funnel the king. And that didn't really work. King, please turn back around. You gotta go outside. You gotta go outside. The king's going inside. Okay. Well, now that everyone is going inside, which means we're gonna have to use the RC to funnel without the king. RC is gonna have to go right here. That was actually a very good spot for the RC. I like this spot. We can go totem like this. We're going to rage, hit the queen ability in the center. We just got to power through this very scary toxic section. And then we can overgrowth this stuff on the back. This was a good recovery, even though the king tried to come back inside. This is a good recovery. RC did her job, funneled out that whole side, and the base is just absolutely wrecked. We've got a ton of leftover spells, too. I'm going to use a totem spell right now. Yep, that's a good totem spell. And we're actually close on time, but we're fine because we've got the king ability, and the king ability is like a free 10 buildings taken out. I'll click king right now. Freeze this, and we'll use these 2 super barbs over here. This one was very close on time, and we honestly actually might time fail. No, bro, we are gonna time fail. God damn it, dude. Oh my gosh. Whatevers. It is what it is. It is what it is. On my maxed account, we would have got the 3-star. Does anyone have a good YouTube video for Meteor Golem RC Charge? Check out Apotheosis. I've seen he posted some videos with it. Alright. Pop it at 92%. Yeah, that is the perfect time. I popped it early there to try to force the heroes towards like the buildings behind the wall, but it didn't work. It didn't work. Alright. Next attack. Oh, what is this? Bro, alright, this is a free base. He's just missing some building in the center of the base. He's a Town Hall 17. Okay. Um, okay, buddy. I feel like it's actually going to be quite difficult against Town Hall 17s, but honestly, maybe not. Maybe just it's going to be very easy. Alright, he does have a hole, and I've already made a mistake. 1 second into the battle, and I've placed the Sneezy in range of a multi-archer tower. Okay, now we have to waste the Tesloons to take out the multi-archer tower. Whatever that goes to is fine, honestly. Alright. That works. Bro, I was late on the earthquakes. We're not going to get the scatter shot. I'm already choking so badly, guys, but I think it's going to be fine. Warden might end up going towards the scatter, maybe. Yes, he will. Okay. Yeah, we're definitely choking over here. Alright. I've also I've also swagged the wall breaker that I meant to use to open up this wall so the town hall wouldn't just wreck us. Guys, seriously, why am I so bad at this game? Like, I make so many mistakes every single battle, it's actually driving me nuts. I know my mistakes, and somehow I can't help making them. What to overgrowth? Let's do this. Rage in the center, queen ability. Okay, we're looking quite good now. We're looking actually very good. I like how this is looking. Okay, yes, Town Hall 17s are actually extremely easy. I don't know why I thought this might be hard. This was actually very, very easy. He's missing the hook tower? Yeah, he is. He is. How is this guy in Legends? Fair play to the guy? I don't know. He must be a pretty good attacker. Honestly, he must be a very good attacker to maintain Legend League with that type of a base. Are there war hits, Gav? No, unfortunately, no. I don't know what I'm going to do for this stream. It's probably going to be a short stream, honestly. I don't really have anything to do besides these Legend League attacks. Like, I don't want to play Builder Base. I don't want to sell the top 100 placement. And I don't have any other attacks I can do. I don't know. We'll see. It depends how many people are in here. Maybe we can run like a King of the Hill or something, but it's not going to be sponsored. It's just going to be for fun. I don't know. We'll see. What would you see the best gear tower is? You think it's Hero Bell, but I don't know. I think the Hero Bell is the most versatile, but the Bomb Hive is probably better for lower legends. Yeah, if you're not in like the top 5,000, I would say use the Bomb Hive, but if you are high up, I think the Hero Bell is probably better. All right, next attack. We can go 312 over here, and 312 is a beautiful score. An Invis Rage Core with a ton of value. I like this type of base. All right, we're going to go... I have to actually start looking for storages. I don't look for storages very often, and it's a dumb mistake, because I need to look for storages in the Hero Hall. Like, buildings where I know that I can safely land the fireball from. Like, we'll go right here. I can even put a balloon on this, maybe. It's going to take 2 balloons, but it's worth it. It's actually going to take 2 balloons and a super barb. May have not been worth it. Okay, Warden. Very smart today. Can I launch this right now? Probably. No, dude, no, no. I can't even hit that. No. No, bro. No. No. Oh my gosh. Why is your boy so bad at the game? Alright, we're just gonna bring the Warden over here. We didn't even use the fireball. Dude. How can I make this fireball work? How can I get it to the center of the base? I feel like there's a way I can do this, guys. If we get the fireball to the center, we can 3-star. And I think we can do it without any invis spells. We just have to wait for the perfect time. Boom, perfect. Okay. You see, now there's a chance we got this, guys. Never panic. Panicking is the worst thing you can ever do. Now it's looking good. Besides the fact that we might time fail. Actually, I think we're going to time fail. I should have sent the RC on the opposite side. Maybe not, maybe not. Oh, I think it might cost me. I think it might cost me, but I don't know. This is going to be close. This is going to be very, very close. I don't think we have enough, though. I just don't think we're going to have enough. I think we're going to be just short. Yeah, dang, we were going to be just short. I spent too much time, like, on a fireball that didn't even work. It's alright, though. It's alright. Should have did it. You could get the CC at least. No, I could have, but I think I would have failed because we didn't take down the core. We could have launched the fireball there, but I don't think it's worth it. I think we would have done worse than what we did. When you're not confident about the right fireball, give it more time. You do the same. Yeah, I think it's the best thing to do. Because that could have very easily been a 1-star if we launched that fireball. It honestly probably would have been a 1-star if we launched the fireball after on that air defense over there. Alright. Let me drink some water, bro. We're kind of choking. Air defense would have been better, just log after. I don't think so, bro. I don't think so. I don't like log launcher to trigger the invis with this army. It really doesn't work for me. It honestly just doesn't work. The troop launcher just seems so much better than the log launcher, so I try to avoid using the log launcher whenever I can. Okay, this base is an exception. This is one where we will probably use the log launcher because this is the perfect log launcher base. Will they nerf the new troop? Of course. Of course. And the spell, yes, of course. Alright, here I think we just fireball, like, anything works. Anything works. Really, anything. Whatever that goes to is fine with me. Yeah, that works. That is cool. And now we will pull the Warden over here. Poison these super minions, and we'll start the rest of the attack over here. Let's also put the RC in now. Let's not waste any time. And Overgrowth, probably the Revenge Tower. I think Revenge Tower is going to be the most annoying part of this base. Maybe not. Maybe not the Revenge Tower. We'll overgrowth the Fire Spitter. Oh, no. We should have done the Revenge Tower. It would have been a better path. I don't think it will matter, though. The base was not the best. But I definitely should have overgrowth the Revenge Tower. Because, yeah, now everyone is just split. We have half the army on one side of the base and half the army on the other side because we overgrowthed in a stupid spot. We are still just fine, though, because our army is broken, busted, OP. So we can make stupid mistakes like that and still 3-star. See you, Giraffe. I appreciate you tuning in, bro. Yeah, go to the gym, bro. Go get a nice workout in. That's a good idea. What happened to this being the perfect base for the log launcher? I changed my mind. I changed my mind. I changed my mind. Honestly, I never recommend using the log launcher with meteor golems, to be completely honest. Almost every time I try to use the log launcher, we just end up failing. It really just does not. It's not as good as the troop launcher is. Alright. Yeah, guys, leave a like on this stream. I do appreciate it. Okay, this base... Interesting. Interesting. Not exactly great fireball value. I know it kind of looks like there's good fireball value, but it's really not that good. I think we'll just go for like a poison tower compartment, maybe. Or maybe not. Yeah, to be honest, that'll work. We go 1, 2, 3. And that works out. And we're going to go behind the fire spitters, because why go in front of the fire spitters when you can go behind them? I also want to try something new. I want to try one more thing. I want to put all 5 meteor golems in the same spot. I've been kind of putting 2 with the king and 3 in the middle, because I've seen Stars does that. But I want to see if 5 like in the same spot works, because that seems even easier to use if that works. What to overgrowth here? It is a good question. Maybe just the center? To be honest, I think that's the move. Just overgrowth the center. Yeah. And then we will wrap around the base and finish the center last. Totem spell right here. Let's use another totem spell. I probably shouldn't have done that, but it's okay. Freeze this. Okay, yeah, the base is wrecked. That was a good overgrowth. I love how I can just tell, like, if it's going to be a good overgrowth or not. I can just tell. Alright, it's still honestly a little bit close. It wasn't exactly perfect, but it works. It works. It works, guys. So yeah, definitely not perfect. I don't know if the 5 meteor golems in one spot is really the move. I don't think it really is. We should probably listen to Stars. Also, we gotta go do clan leader duties right now. And probably close the clan. I had to open it for capital raids, but let's see if 50 people have started their raids. 50 people have, so now we gotta close the clan down. You use log launcher because Ace Loki cooks with it. I haven't seen Ace's videos yet with the meteor golems, but I'm assuming that he knows what he's doing. What is wrong with... Bro, what? Why can't I paste? Why can't I paste? Bro, what? Okay, hold on. The game is glitching. Do you think throwers or super bowlers are better currently? In my opinion, you're really liking the throwers. In my opinion, the super bowlers are better, honestly. That's my opinion. Alright, let's see if we can paste now. Bro, why is it so... Why can't I paste? Okay. We have to write it by hand then. I had it copied so I could just paste it, but apparently we're not going to be able to do that. Top 20 EoS clan. Now we got to put some nice emojis. War and Push clan. Must FC upon entry. We gotta add some nice emojis to catch people's attention. Give them a fire. Free gold pass for number 1 each season. All right. And this looks like a beautiful clan little thingy to me, whatever the heck it's called. Clan notice. This looks great. All right, wonderful. And I have to fix this and make it Legend League. Clan leader duties, people. Alright, there we go. But yeah, I think super bowlers are honestly better in my opinion. A lot of people probably wouldn't agree with me because they don't really know how to set it up. But if you get a good funnel, the super bowlers are way easier to use. They're super easy to path. Super easy that you just go straight down one line. Whereas the throwers, the initial entry is a little bit easier to use because you've got the fireball, but they split up way more than the super bowlers do. So I feel like it's a complicated question. It's definitely complicated. Okay, we actually only have one more attack, unfortunately, but let's make it count. Let's go wreck this guy's base. Alright, now you gotta do an FC to see if you can be in your own clan. Very funny. Okay, this base, I see the craziest fireball ever on the Rage Tower. Look at this. We take down both the fire spitters too, so we have to do that. Not doing that would be insane. I mean, honestly, we could also just fireball the Inferno Tower. That also works, but I like this more. Bro, what is up with people putting witches in their clan castle lately? It's actually quite annoying to deal with. Maybe not, maybe not. Okay, how can we do the fireball? How can I get it to the center? I don't know if I can yet. I probably... Maybe I can. 1, 2, 3... No, we can't just yet. We gotta wait. We have to wait. We're gonna rage. Just to speed him up, so we don't time fail. Let's see. Okay, we could launch the fireball here, but we're gonna wait again. We're gonna just wait. Trust me, guys. If we hit the fireball, time will not be an issue. So It's worth it to wait here. Okay, we can do it right now. After the monolith goes down, we can do it. I see the spot. Perfect. And now the rest of this attack. Let's get going. Let's pop the queen ability right now so we don't time fail. And we're going to have to start the RC from the opposite end. Otherwise, we are probably going to time fail. So we will go RC right now. Click her ability instantly. Hopefully the fox gets to another cycle. It doesn't. That kind of is an issue, but it's okay. We'll use a totem spell right there. To be honest, Invis RC. And RC needs to deal with like this whole other side over here. That's kind of her job. To deal with this side of the base. We'll freeze these two things. And totem just like that. And just like that, we have ourselves an easy 3-star. And we will click the king ability at 92% now. That is the perfect time to click it. At like 91 actually. Alright, perfect. Boom. This was perfect. This was honestly textbook. This attack was very good. Good night, sub. Rest up, bro. By the way, using golems got you from 6k to 6.5k in 5 days or less. Me? I'm not anywhere near 6k. Yo, what's up, Hezbollah? Welcome to the stream. Have you tried to hit the base that's super good against super hogs with meteor golems? I have tried it, and it's super easy. So that's a big relief. There's that one base, that poison tower base that's like angled really weird. I hate that base. It's like impossible with the hogs, but it's super easy for meteor golems. We're gonna have to upgrade the Frosty as much as I hate doing it. It needs to happen. It just has to happen. We gotta get the Frosty maxed out. Are you finally doing RC charge golems? I mean, we can try it. We can try it in a friendly challenge right now. We'll try it. So you do not like Fireball with bowlers at all? At least that's the way your clanmate that likes bowlers a lot prefers them? No, it's honestly just not as good, bro. If you're gonna use the Fireball, use Meteor Golems. It's the Super Bowlers, like while they can work with the Fireball, it's just not as good. It's not as good as the other options you have with the Fireball, like Throwers or Meteor Golems. But the Super Bowlers shine with the Eternal Tome. They really do shine. I have a video with Fireball Super Bowlers. I did try it out. It works, but it's more consistent with the Eternal Tome. That attack was beautiful. Thank you, Anthony. Okay, so how do we even do an RC charge? Bruh. I was trying to do... Who is attacking my base? Yeah, get out of here, buddy. Get out of here. You're kicked. He meant subs, not trophies? Oh, okay. I gotta kick out all of these people, honestly. I got a few bases you can FC if you want. Alright, bet. Come over. I have to kick out all of the noobs. Bro. I actually let way too many people into this clan. We have to kick out a lot of people. A W leader? Yes, they have to all go. This guy's bugged. I can't even kick him out, even though I've already kicked him out. Okay, he's gone now. He's gone. Alright. Let me try... Let's try making an RC charge army. use... I'll actually do it on my other account while I have the power potion. By the way, were you the one that said you might use a Rage Invis on your CWL in Town Hall 16 just because how shit people are in Masters? No, that was not me. I would never use a Rage Invis core in CWL, no matter what league it is. Wait, so why is there a bunch of randoms in your clan? For raid weekend, yeah. We have to open it up so we get 50 raids done. Alright, how would we make this into a fireball army? Not a fireball, RC charge army. We'll take out the earthquakes. We don't need those. And maybe we'll just put in more invis. Maybe. And then also... Okay. Could this work? Could this work? We need the Eternal Tome. I feel like this could work. Let's bring 2 freezes. There we go. Oh, we need a recall. We need a recall. Shoot. Alright. That's actually really very annoying. I don't want to bring a recall. That's actually very annoying that we need a recall. Okay, we'll see if this works. I really don't like the recall here, though. I think it's a waste of spell space. This is another reason why I think the Fireball version is going to be better. But let's see. Maybe the Haste Vial even would be a nice option here, but we'll keep the Rocket Spear for now. I want to see you cook with this. We'll see. We will see. Oh, this is the base I was just talking about. This is the base that's like the hardest base ever for Super Hogs. You see this base, you can just cry because you're not going to 3-star it with Super Hogs. To be honest, I think we're going to charge the Monolith. It feels so weird doing an RC charge. I haven't done one in several days. Can we get a Fire Spitter taken out too? Maybe? No, we're not going to get one. It's okay, though. I didn't need that spell there either. It's okay. We got a good funnel. Now we can start Meteor Golems, Warden, Queen, Healers, Tesloons, Troop Launcher, Apprentice Warden, and the King over here for the funnel. We got so unlucky. The long shot's targeting my Warden, so we had to force an early Warden ability. That kind of sucks, I'm not gonna lie. But it shouldn't matter, because when we play Fireball Meteor Golems, we don't even have a Warden ability, so theoretically it shouldn't matter. Let's get everyone going in one direction. Also, the RC died very early because she had low HP. But it's looking alright. It's looking alright. Wait, no, we're cooked, guys. What the fuck? What the heck? Guys, RC charge Meteor Golems is significantly worse. I've never ever failed this badly. I've never gotten below 80% with Meteor Golems before. Okay, we'll get above 80%. But still, I've never failed this badly with Meteor Golems and the Fireball. Never. It's always been above 90%. We'll try it again. The Warden ability did get forced a little bit early, to be honest. Isn't a revive better here? Maybe. Maybe. But we'll try this again. The Warden ability did get forced a little bit early, which is a little bit unlucky. Let's force her to the monolith now. Alright. This time we do get a fire spitter, so this is a much better charge. This is a significantly better charge than the previous one. We may even... We're going to damage the Guardian too, which is huge. Alright. That was a very good charge. Now we go like this. Yo, what's up, Jacob? What's up, my boy? How are you? Do you play Bird Game 3? What is that? I don't even know what that is. Bro, this long shot is actually getting on my nerves. He's actually so annoying. We're going to have to totem him. Let's go Warden ability right now. I think we're under quite a lot of fire. Okay, this worked. This definitely worked. Yeah, this definitely, it can definitely work too. Don't get me wrong, it can definitely work. Do we still get another level for troops? Not yet, in a couple months. People that use Hummingbird in Bird Game 3 are the same people that use Root Riders in Clash. Wow, this attack is really good. Wonder whose idea this was. Very funny, Hamza. To be honest, though, I prefer the Fireball. I prefer the Fireball for a couple reasons. One, we have more spells. We don't have to bring a freaking recall. And two, we can just get an insane amount of value with the Fireball. It makes it very easy. We'll try it again, though. We'll try it again one more time, because it definitely can work. I was over here looking for what's a Fireball. What do we RC charge? I think right here. We get the monolith, we get the CC pulled, W charge. But now we've lost the Fox. And there's another risk with the RC charge, is that you're honestly very likely going to lose your Fox. And losing the Fox obviously does not make things any easier. Poison Furnace. But now, look, the she's so vulnerable now without the Fox. Like, there's really nothing I can do to protect her, to be honest. She's just going to go down even if I try to protect her. I'm going to try to protect her here, but yeah, she's just going to go down. We can try to protect her. Go Overgrowth like this. Maybe we can somehow protect her if she hops up here real quickly. Get inside the Warden's aura. No, I can't protect her. I think we might still get it, though. We very well may still get it. You saw a YouTuber do it and they let the RC die, so they do single cycle and treat its death like a fireball. What? Interesting. Interesting. I mean, this can definitely work, but yeah, to be honest, I just prefer the fireball a lot. This will probably end up 3-starring, I think. Try this base again, but RC charge a spitter. Alright, we can try that. This was sort of an RC charge I would do if I was playing Hogs. It wasn't really, I guess, like a Root Rider RC charge where you would go for a spitter. To be honest, use either Eagle or Raven. I don't even know what game you guys are talking about. I'm so confused what you guys are talking about. We'll try it again. Is this the same one? Yeah, it is the same one. I don't know how to, like, do these small RC charges. I really don't understand them. Alright, it's looking solid, though. I really wanted that Inferno, but I guess this works. I guess it works. Bro, that is also, honestly, the main reason why I hate the RC charge is the Fox is just so stupid. It's actually, the Fox needs to gain some brain cells. Alright, King over here. RC like this. But now my RC is so vulnerable without the Fox. She's like, she's dead. Yeah, she's dead, dude. As soon as the RC dies, she's just cooked. Or as soon as the Fox dies, the RC is just cooked. Like, you can waste all of your spells to try protect her, but you're probably not going to be able to protect her anyways. I think we have to overgrowth this. Rage and Warden ability right now. This just seems significantly weaker to me. Like, I don't understand. It seems way weaker than the Fireball. There's like no troops left at all. Yeah, to me, personally, this feels a lot weaker than the Fireball version. I don't know. It feels like everything just dies out as soon as the RC dies. Kind of stupid that the meta is 7 epic equipments. I guess so. Can this work with 11 invis? Probably anything can work with 11 invis. It was close, though. It was close. Well, I'm probably going to end the stream here, to be honest. It was a shorter stream than usual. But don't worry, guys, because tomorrow we'll have a lot of attacks to do. And yeah, I don't have any more Legend League attacks. If you are wondering, I am not pushing this season. I have so many people asking me every day, why are you at 5,100 trophies, or why are you at 5,200? It's because I'm not pushing. I'm not trying to push. This is what my Legend League days look like. I could care less about pushing this season, so don't worry. Next season, we will be pushing. I will be trying my best every single day. So, yeah, but that's going to do it for today's stream. I will push again next season. Peace out, guys. I appreciate you guys being here, by the way. You guys are all goated. Each and every one of you.